Hey there, this is Jake. I'm one of the owners of Crest Pest Control. I'm really excited to have the opportunity to walk through our property manager portal today. Really, the goal of this portal is threefold. One, it's to eliminate headaches from scheduling and rescheduling. Two, it's to save you time. And three, it's to provide as much as possible a pest-free environment so your tenants are even happier than they are right now. Yeah, so I want to just quickly walk through each of the tabs on this portal and how they play into our overall goal. So the first one's a site map and plan. This one's pretty basic, just all the overview information for your account, everything from what services we're doing to where base stations and other devices are laid out across your property. And you also have a pre-pesticide notice, which you need to publish before our first treatment. Next I'm going to show you here is our pest control survey. This is what we love to do to really customize the treatment and be proactive around potential pest issues. Of course, with your blessing, we send this out to all residents. It's anonymous, so only you and us are getting these results. We like to send it out when we first start working with you, as well as every year thereafter. And this allows us just to aggregate responses across different tenants, what they're seeing. And a lot of times we'll see patterns in this that ultimately impact how we want to treat property. So for example, it seems like here there's maybe some ant problems by the trash cans, and maybe there's some food attracting those pests. If we're seeing those common themes, again, we're then able to provide you recommendations, and we're able to adjust our treatment to match what we're seeing. So once we've dialed everything in, we got the plan of action. Next thing I'm going to show you is the request work order. Most of our clients spend their time primarily in this one. So there's three main work orders. We have a unit that needs to be treated, a unit that needs an inspection, and then a general request of maybe there's pests in common areas or something like that. I'll focus most of the time on the unit that needs to be treated. That's the most common one our clients will use. So what you can do here is enter any detail that is needed. So we say in unit 205, maybe they have German roaches, which we obviously know is all too common. It's an interior issue. It's occupied. Maybe cockroaches in the kitchen. You could then add a photo, and then you can email the tenant. So you can email the tenant preparation sheet and then signature, a right to treat signature, which we always recommend. And in a preparation sheet, you can choose from a few right here. And then you click submit work order. Once you click submit work order, that's going to come up in our upcoming services. As you can see here, this is another tab you can view. In this next coming service, we got 4 different work orders. 3 of those are from what you submitted since our last service. And then one of these, you see it's orange, it's a follow-up. This follow-up basically means we did a treatment. This was for German roaches. There was a medium level of activity. We recommended a follow-up that's automatically going to populate on your next visit. And then, like I said, there's 3 others that you put in the meantime. We're going to see all these details. We're also going to see any general requests around the community, in this case, ants by the pool. And then from there, our technician is going to know exactly what we should be doing at the service. Once we wrap up the service, you're going to get a report that looks like this via email. So here's an example. We did unit 204. The target pest was German roaches. Medium level of activity, we treated it. There is a sanitation concern, which we highlight whenever possible, and then we've attached a picture of that sanitation concern. Once you get this email, there's a portal where you can open. If you open the portal, I'll take you right back here to previous services. In this previous services tab, this is where you can look up any previous services we've done. This is by service date. So if you've done 10 services, you'll see 10 different here. Now I can dive into each one. I can see here unit 204. This is one that's in the email. Here's a little bit more detail. I see follow-up needed. So that was ultimately the service we saw in the next visit. You could also search by unit. Again, we know there's problem tenants sometimes. You can see all the services we've done, all the findings all in one place. Hope this was really helpful. Again, our goal with this is to save you time, to eliminate headaches, and make your community less attractive to pets.